Alright, so what you see here is a 16-inch Tatung pedestal fan, model number SLD-16G. Model name, I believe, assigned by Tatung is Deluxe, quote unquote. This fan needs a little bit of TLC. The rotor has a little bit of forward-backward play. Basically that means that the rotor where it sits can move like this way a little bit. As far as lateral bearing play goes, basically the shaft moving up and down in its bearings, there is barely any there. So it won't, it'll definitely need some oil, but it's not extreme. And for how much dirt and dust that it has on it, it's pretty good, actually. But for all I know, this fan could have been cleaned and serviced at some point in its life. But, yeah, so let's get a closer look at it. Almost all the parts are here, except for, of course, 3 of the little plastic covers that go here. Here's one of them. There was also a little screw missing back here that secures the fan head to the base, so I supplied my own. Pretty much that's all that was missing. There's the badge. But I'm going to clean it and service it. Pretty much 2 of the same thing, whatever. And then I'll do another video. So that means of course I'm going to wipe it down, get all this dust off of it. There's a lot of dust back here. There's some dust down here. There's dust there. I'm going to oil it. I'm going to give it some thrust washers. I'm going to replace its capacitor. Because I've seen many other collectors saying, like, doesn't matter how good the capacitor is, always replace it, because you just never know when it's going to go. And somebody even talked about the fact that they had, a little Emerson desk fan, and the capacitor seemed just fine in it, and then all of a sudden, while it was in use, it popped. Took the whole fan with it, and it was like a little 1950s, I think, desk fan. I don't know. That's my speculation, because I haven't seen that in a while, but it looked to be about that old. So I'm not going to take any chances with this one. I'm definitely going to replace the capacitor. And yeah. There's the tag. According to some people on iHeartFans, that number right there, starting with GK, decodes to 1985, which makes this likely the oldest portable fan in my whole collection, and in second place as oldest fan in my whole collection. In second place with my 1985 52-inch Hunter Original. Though, I don't know the exact date of this, I just know it's probably from 1985, and with my 52-inch original, I'm positive that one is from 1985, but I don't know the exact date on that one either, so for all I know, this one could be a little bit newer than that, but yeah. One little interesting tidbit about this fan with the controls is that it goes high, medium, low, off, instead of off, low, medium, high. Now, most fans of its time went off, then low, upward. But, I don't know, I guess it's just a weird little thing that Tatung did on their pedestal fans. Back in the early days of Hobby Central's YouTube channel, he filmed a little 16-inch modern fan that was oriented in the same way as this. So, I guess it's a little feature that stands out. But, yeah. I'm also going to probably put some grease into the little gearbox back here for the oscillation mechanism, because it tends to freeze up a little bit. Or I might just loosen it a little to put a little bit less tension on the motor. But I don't know how I'm going to get the cover off, because I checked inside of this thing and it doesn't appear to use a screw. So probably going to have to finagle it around just to get it off. Hopefully that isn't too difficult. So yeah. Move, please. My cat is on my chair. Once I'm done servicing it, I'll be sure to make another video. When I'm done filming this, I'll probably clean it off a little and then use it for a while. I don't know. But here's a little. Yeah, you can definitely hear that it needs thrust washers. Already moving a pretty good breeze. Medium. High. Yeah, this thing, it moves a lot of air for what it is. Get you in a close shot so you can really hear it in the microphone if you haven't been picking it up already, I guess. But this is before cleaning. This is before I've gotten rid of all the dust over here. This is before I've wiped off the blades. This is before all of that. And this thing is absolutely cranking. Go ahead and put it into oscillation mode here. And you'll see what I mean by the fact that it needs grease, because it's freezing up. Or it's just too tight. There's low while oscillating. Medium. And high. Spin down. 0 to high. And off once again. So there you go. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I promise, as soon as I'm done fixing it up and cleaning it and servicing it and everything, whatever, I will definitely make another video of it. Because it's not in the best of the state right now, but it's not dead, which is the most important part. Stay cool, make wise choices, all that fun stuff. Peace out.